Technical difficulties. Hi. Good evening, everybody. I'm a whole mess. Y'all know. Y'all already know. All right. Let's see where my chats are. Good evening, John. How are you? See, you started your Instagram. That's exciting. Okay. Before we get started kidding, hi, Mandy. Hi, Betty. Before we get started kidding, I'm going to go through, hey, Shannon, uh, some of these bags. Hey, Deborah. Of my finishing, and I and try and find. Okay, so we had a tie between Britter Kitties and Rose Coverlet. So I don't know, we may do both, but we're gonna focus on Britter Kitties first. And it's cold in here, by the way. Um, and I wanted to pull out the two that I've already done. So there's a year-long series of it, and I want to find the ones that I've done so we can kind of reference like what my plan was back then compared to now. So I'm gonna switch to the other scene. Apparently my freaking whatever shows the chat on the screen is just not going to work. It's just decided to quit. I was playing with it for about 20 minutes before everybody got here. Hi, Susan. Um, so we're just gonna let it throw its temper tantrum, and I'll try and read the chat the best I can. All right. So I do not know where this finished is, so we're just gonna kind of go through whatever's in these bags. All right. So this one. Also, I need to do this again at some point and kind of decide. Look, it's showing my Twitch numbers again all of a sudden. I don't know. Need to decide how I want to fully finish some of this stuff. Because, I really want to hang this one up in the laundry room. I have all three of the main ones done, but the one that says wash, dry, fold, or whatever, I don't have that one done yet. But, so, there's laundry, the never-ending cycle. This was, oh, what's the name of that group? Stitch something. They put out a mystery stitch along every year. And you can personalize it. So mine says home is where the Wi-Fi connects automatically. I can't remember the name of this. I haven't participated in it since this year, but I created that Wi-Fi symbol myself. So, all right. These really should not be folded up, y'all. Stiach along. Thank you, Kate. I knew I could not get there. All right. This was my first Nora Corbett. This was Foxglove, I believe. So, hi, Enid. Welcome in. And hi, Kate. Thank you for the help. I knew somebody would get there. So, here is Foxglove. She's so pretty. I need to get her put in a frame. Went to a stitching shop today for the first time in many years. Oh, very nice. Here are some of the Brooks Books Advent animals. I finished all of them, but I haven't fully finished. I've fully finished a couple. Not very many. I'm looking for something specific. That's why we're going through my finishes. But while we're here, we might as well look at the pretties. Oh my god. This one needs to be washed. Wow. I spent a very long time on this one. Yeah, I really need to finish it. Fully finish it. think I'm going to set this one to the side. Forgot to look for Winter Manor by Brenda Gervais. Oh, this is my Lizzie Kate's Autumn Rule or Christmas Rules. Isn't it pretty? I love the fabric I chose for this one. So it says Christmas rules: be kind and of good cheer, treasure family, follow law as you decorate, honor traditions, give Santa cookies and milk, no pouting, keep the schedule light, share your toys, listen for reindeer, hang mistletoe, give more than you get, and welcome friends. This one is very sparkly. It was like the perfect fabric. Yeah, I really do want to get back to finishing on Saturday, and I might have to do that one because with the Christmas season coming up, I would love to have actually hang that one up. Not this one. I don't have anything big enough to fully finish this one, but I could probably get a frame or something to pop that one on. This chart, this one is Christmas Rules from Lizzie Kate. You'd have to buy it from 123 Stitch because Lizzie Kate stopped producing and they gave the rights to 123 Stitch to reprint it. It's actually 6 charts. Each chart comes with 2 pieces, and you got this from the website, the Lizzie Kate website. So I did that before Lizzie Kate went out of. So hi Laurel. Here's another Lizzie Kate chart. This is to-do list. Count my blessings, practice kindness, let go of what I can't control, listen to my heart, be productive yet calm, just breathe. So that definitely needs to like go right here because I can't seem to do any of that very well. Okay, this is Live, Laugh, Love from Stony Creek. Live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. Y'all, these have been in here a long time. My mom chose the exact minute I turned your live on to call. Oh, geez. So, this one's so pretty. I really enjoyed stitching it. I think I did some color converting on it, if I remember correctly, but it's been a hot minute. Okay, so it wasn't in this bag. There's a sarcastic version of that phrase, live, laugh, toaster bath. Yeah. Have you seen the bath bomb that's in the shape of a toaster? It says your last bath bomb or something like that. All right, so now that's one. We'll go through this one now. I'm looking for something specific. That's why we're doing this. I don't know where anything is. All right. Here is 4th of July. I did the firework up here in Etoile. Can't really tell, but it's super sparkly in real life. It's very clean. Oh, and the stripes are in sparkly. I do. I have in a lot. Especially for the amount of time that I've been stitching, I have a lot. Here's sugar cookies from the Cricut collection. We're going to read it backwards. Oh, it just says cookies. Well, it says sugar. Oh, sugar cookies. I bought that chart because of me and Jesse. Oh, the 4th of July one. I think we got it at StitchCon the first year. This one's really cute. Hindsight being 2020, I might have changed the colors on the letters to be a little more color, but I always think I'm a stitcher. Then I go into a needle workshop and realize I'm still a baby stitcher. Yeah, I understand that one. I get it. All right, what do we got next? Here's another one of the laundry series. This one should probably go in that other bag so that it's with the other one. This one's self-service, loads of fun, the Laundry Co. I'm just convinced I'm never going to get rid of this cough. Here was my first Tellen emblem. I know I got this one at StitchCon. Like I bought it from the pop-up shop they had there at StitchCon. I did not put the little medallion right there, so. And this one has some sparkly right here. This fabric was not fun to stitch on at all. It is a Weeks Dye Works. It was horrible. 32 count linen, Black Forest. Oh, no, this one's Picture This Plus. I liked the fabric until I started stitching on it. All right. Here's Erica Michaels. We don't know them all, but we owe them all. I love this one as a military brat. Just absolutely adore this. Really needs to get framed. I do think I want to frame for that one, so there's at least one decision made. I am going to go through this one day. I may even do this as a stream and go through them and actually write them down and decide what we're doing with each of them. I know. Well, I know, and I need to, but I think I'm going to prioritize Christmas first since it's right around the corner. So y'all know I've been working on these recently. So this one is May. And on this side we have January. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I skipped months. But there's those two. Here's another one of the, this is also one I'm working on right now. The Hands-On Design Year of Celebrations. This one's February. I actually have a different bag I'm going to put that in because I have the others. Right. This one. Okay. I'm going to have a moment here. Sorry. This one is a Little House Needleworks or Country Cottage Needleworks. Anyways, it's a Love Makes House a Home, and it is on a 40 count linen. Oh my God, I can't get through this. I was stitching on this in bed with my grandmother the week that she died. So we're going to put that up now. I was not ready for that. Okay, next. This should be, oh, this one I need to like cut out, and there's a whole ton of fabric that this is Winter from Rosewood Manor. It's super cute. I want to do the other ones, and I'll probably do them on this. So probably what I would do is cut the bottom. Sorry, Kate. Thank you. This bottom half I could probably put back in stash, and that would still leave enough room to do all 4 of those on this fabric. So I need to set that somewhere else so that I can trim the oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this isn't one of the monthly ones, but this is what we're looking for. So this is one of the Britter Cup designs. I thought it was really cute. What you're looking at, Punk. And it's a cat and a dog. So this one's so cute. But it's not the one I'm looking for. So I am going to set that over there. Do you pull a thread when you cut? No, I don't. I usually just... I had to think about what you were saying, but no, I usually just cut, or sometimes I'll put it on the cutting mat and use a rotary cutter. Just, okay, email my localish needle shop for that chart. I forgot to look for it in the brick and mortar. There you go. Here's the third of the laundry ones. This one cracks me up. Irony, the opposite of wrinkly. So. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. My cat schools my dog who is like 10 times larger. He doesn't trifle with her. I mean, that's basically what that's saying. Yeah, John. So probably not so much on these because they're so tight, but like Ada and stuff, you can kind of grab the thread and pull it, and makes a straight line for you to follow. This one cracks me up too. Irony, the opposite of wrinkly. I have the laundry one. A friend gave it to me and I haven't stitched it. I stitched those 3, but each of them came with an extra piece for a long one that says wash, dry, fold that I haven't stitched yet. It's in my kitted stuff, but okay. So this is gonna go in the first bag that we looked at because I had. So now all 3 of them are together. Because when I finish them, I want to finish all 3 of them together. So just, and those are on Storm Lugana from Picture This Plus. Great. And then this one I set aside. I'm going to put in this bag because I have the ones I've worked on so far this year, which is April and May. And I think June is still in the actual project bag because I just finished it. Or am I working on it? I think I just finished it. All right, so here is Jesse's favorite. This is House Stark banner from Lolita Made on Etsy. So I'm going to just kind of start at the top and go down. This is on Fiberlicious chalkboard, I believe. And I need to get this one hung up because, or I need to, this one is going to be a wall hanging. I need to get it done and hang it up next to the other one I have already done. So, House Stark banner. When I bought it, it was buy one, get one. And so I got House Stark and House Targaryen because wolves and dragons, like, duh. Ooh, now we're going to get into some of my smalls. Okay. I love fall most of all. This is from the Frosted Pumpkin. Super cute. Oh, here's another one of my word plays. Ooh, look, I can use the bottom of this. I'm going to put this back. Here's June's. I'm going to put that in the actual project bag because I'm working on those. And that gives me the fabric for one of them. Here was my first Mill Hill kit. This is Frosty Owl or Snowy Owl. Snowy Owl. He was not my favorite to learn how to Mill Hill with, but he's cute and he'd be easy enough to finish. We'll set him off to the side. All right, this one I really need to get stitched up for Ryan, or finished up. I think I want to put it in a frame for him, so that should be easy to do too. A brother shares childhood memories and grown-up dreams. Super cute. Little Lizzie Kate. All right, here's what I was looking for. Or one of the 2. I think I've done 2 of these. So here's What a Turkey. You made Mill into a verb. This was super cute. I hated the fabric. It was recommended to me. I love the color. I hated the weave. It's very loosey-goosey and did not cooperate well with me at all. It's a 30 count, 40 count in Aztec red. Okay, so it's on a 40 count in red. Gotta find one more because we're trying to figure something out. This was in a book. I don't remember much of anything about this one. I know that Michelle and Michelle Bendy Stitchy, we were both stitching on them. We turned the outhouse into, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I find Mill Hills to be a pain in some part of my anatomy. I prefer Satsuma Street. I'm going to be doing Satsuma Street next year. I want to try hers. I hadn't done it yet, but I just got 2 Halloween ones, 2 Christmas ones, and an Easter one. So those are my plans for tissue boxing next year. All right. Yeah, I really don't remember anything about this one. I mean, I know it came in a book. I know it was kind of a pain in the rear end. And that I was stitching it with Michelle Bendy Stitchy. That's what I remember. So anyway, all right. This one was my second stitch along. This one's from also from Doreen Jones. This was the Under the Sea stitch along back in 2018. I really need to get this one in a frame because like Lexi's about to graduate high school and here I am with the stitching I did for her. She was absolutely obsessed with marine life, so it even has her initials in it. This one was so cute. So cute. A lot of stitching though, I will say. So, we're going to set that one to the side too. Maybe I can fully finish each of those in the next few weeks and then give it to the kids for Christmas. Right. Looks like one of the UK designers, like Michael Powell. Yes. Michael Powell, but it was in a book. It was in like the Cooler Designs book, or maybe he had his own book on Amazon. I don't remember. Michael Powell, though. That is what it was. I know that book. I can't think of his name, though. Look, it's going to be a group effort to figure this out. All right. I think we've just decided we're actually finishing something tomorrow morning. I may have to go to the store before. He had his own book. Yeah. But I think you could buy it like on Amazon digitally. I think. And I think that's how I got it. All right. Oh, I thought I had house. Oh no, that's not what that is. Okay. Once we find the other Britter couple, stop doing this. But in the meantime, hey Laurel, look. Laurel's working on this right now. Here's my version. This is Thine is the Trick and the Treat from shoot. My brain just stopped working. Thine is the Trick and the Treat from, it's not Prairie Schooler. It's not. It's right there. Help me out, Laurel. Prairie Moon. Thank you. I knew. Yes, Laurel is trying to finish this right now. But here is my finish of it from a few years ago. This also has half a thing of fabric that I could put back into my stash. So it's going to go over into the trim the fabric pile. Oh, y'all want some Anzac? Some Long Dog sampler? Okay, upside down. All right. So we're gonna, this is about as far as away as I can get, but here's my Long Dog Anzac. So this was one of my first non-full coverage pattern keepers, and I told it to diagonal every 20 stitches, and then each of those diagonals I did a different color in. Well, okay, when you got to the center, so corner to center and then center to corner. So this is my Anzac. Isn't it so good? And it's stair-stepped. So it was a lot of thought and planning put into this one, but it's kind of what I enjoyed the most about it. So, and I did this apparently in 2021. So that is Anzac from Long Dog. Bags all need to ironed or something. All right, here is a Alessandra Adelaide. I love her stuff. I want to stitch more of it. This is something pumpkin. I really like it. It was originally charted in like orange and greens and browns. I changed the oranges to blacks and grays because I was putting it on this bright orange yellow fire fabric. So this is Pele's Fire from Under the Sea Fabrics. I don't know if she still has this fabric or not, but I thought it was gorgeous. I really liked it. Who knew you were getting a finished braid today? All right. Here is a fabric that needs to be trimmed. This is from the Fat Quarter Shop or Lori Holt or Be in My Bonnet. I don't know. One of those. Eat, sleep, stitch, repeat. So, super simple. Fabric that needs to be trimmed. All right, we got another Lizzie Kate. See, I was doing Lizzie Kate really religiously there for a while, and then I kind of stopped. And actually, this is a gift for somebody. I really. Okay. So I was doing Kate a lot there for a little bit, and then yes, this was the 6 stitches to finish project. Okay. So, but then I got away from it, and now I want to get back to it because I have a lot of her patterns, and I'd like to just go ahead and get through them. So I'm not an overly religious person. I have my beliefs, but I kind of keep them to myself. But somebody that I know is very religious and would love this. I was stitching it a couple years ago, and when I got to where I just had like, I don't even think it was the flower. I think it might have been like the leaf or something. That's all I had left. And I put it away and I didn't stitch on it until December for finish that stitch December. And I drove some people crazy because they were like, just go and put the 6 stitches in and finish it. Nope. Gotta wait till December. I don't do that so much anymore, but it was a lot of fun when I was doing it. These are a lot of finish that stitch December projects. That's why they're all together. And you'll notice a lot of them are small. This is from Rivaris. Love Grows Here. I love this one. And actually one of these colors, one of the hearts, I think, was basically this color of the fabric. And I was like, but I have a fabric that would be perfect. And then I switched the color of the heart. Oh, Eat, Sleep, Stitch, Repeat? Maybe. They both could have been. This was the year that I did that, though. Definitely. So, this is a Rivaris. I like her stuff. It's very clean. Very nice lines. All right. This one was another pain in my... Beautiful fabric. But me and linen don't always get along. And this is part of the reason why I had so many issues getting this one done. I have a question. When is it appropriate to take all Thanksgiving decor down and go to all Christmas? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. No. Sunday. My opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. I do it on the 1st. Kind of weird. They're slowly merging. Yeah. This weekend, they kind of merge and then transition. My daughter put up her Christmas tree in her room today. So I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. I did not like the stripes in the banner, so I changed it to a purple gradient because purple's my favorite color. Actually, all 3 of these colors are my favorite. Sunday is December 1st, yes. So purple is my very first favorite color, red second, yellow third. And yellow, I'm a little particular about which yellow, but anyway. So I changed this one up to kind of suit my needs, but it's so cute. And the fabric color is perfect. And you couldn't get this fabric color unless you got it in linen. Like on Jobelin, it just becomes too light, or Lugana or anything. So I had to stitch it on, and I really shouldn't have stitched it in the middle of the fabric because I could have easily turned it this way and had half my fabric left, but you know, we all make mistakes. I did that today after cleaning the house. I'm kind of tired, so I'm cool with waiting. Whatever works. So, Mandy, you started putting up your tree and stuff? There are no Christmas police. They're Nazis. Gremlins and Grinches. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this one needs to go in the fabric, needs to be trim pile. This is a Jardin Privé. This was a market release that I just had to have as soon as it came out. And I was not wrong. This was one of my favorite stitches, and I cannot tell you why, other than it's so like dainty and perfect. I don't know, but this is one of my favorite projects that I ever stitched on. Stitching wise, it's like not something I typically would have picked, but I was like, there's something about it that just draws my eye, and I love it. And a little hedgehog. Oh, you can't see the hedgehog. A little hedgehog, a little ladybug. So cute. I think it was all the backstitch work. Sometimes backstitch is just good. It's just good. All right, here's what we're looking for. So we are done with our finished parade for now. We still had 2 more bags to get through, so maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. But here's the other one we were looking for. All right, let me put this up. All right, so the 2 that I have finished for the Britter Cup series are Waiting for Santa and What a Turkey. And this one actually looks like it has some more fabric. So what if we put some more on this fabric? Or should we do them all different? That's why I wanted to pull these out and figure that out. All right. So here's November's What a Turkey. And here's December's Waiting for Santa. So 2 questions are, what do we want to kit up tonight? I have January through October. These are the only 2 I've completed. And do we want to put it on this fabric, or does it need a fabric all its own? Which probably would be more valid once we figure out which one we're stitching. So does anybody have a preference? And do we need to see the months? Where's my... While y'all think about it, let me know. I will try and pull up what I can. All right. To be stitched. I always put it in here. Oh, look. Okay, those are Britter cups that aren't part of the series. I do have other ones, but we're going to work on the series. Maybe it needs its own fabric. Possibly January. January sounds like a plan. I mean, then we just kind of keep going, right? And I'm going to be starting it in January. So there's that. This is one of the few that I've kitted up where I know when we're starting it. And it's because it's going to be a tissue box project for me next year. All right, future projects. Britter Cup. See, January and February. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and open them all. January, February. Maybe. Where's my other ones? May and June. Oops. No, let's not do that. We'll just grab January and February for right now. Okay, January, February. Missing March and April. Oh my goodness. Did I open? I've got May and June. I've got July and August. I've got September, October. Where's my March and April? All right. What is a tissue box project? Okay, so it's kind of what I did this year with the leap day starts. Okay, so if I start January's Britter Cup, then when I finish it, I automatically start February's, or I start it on a certain day of the month. So as soon as one's finished, you've got the next one popping up. And so basically like one spot of my whip list will always be, or until I'm done with this series, one of this series. I'm going to constantly have one going. All right. So here is, oh my gosh. We got January and February. We got Chili Paws and Love Cats. So should we go ahead and kit both of them? Yeah, let's get both of these. And because it's not very many colors and such. But we need, are we going to do two different fabrics? Are we going to use the cream fabric? Or are we, what are we doing? All right. And what's on our mind? Kind of want to do February on a pink. Um, they're both cute. The whole series is so cute. There's something about the sketchy lines, the fact that they're not complete, that just, I don't know, I really like. So, oh, that was the other thing. Okay, so that's on 40 count. This is on 32 count. So I think I'll probably stick with the 32 count. And pink. Okay. In January, the cream might be okay, but the white is, ooh, sorry, the glare on this thing. I need a way to hold it up. Um, yeah, that white snow, we might need maybe like a gray color for January. February pink, like the cream for January. Cream might be okay, but the white is not gonna pop. Oh, I wish I had more of that color. Okay. Because even on this one, like, it was gray in the hat. It wasn't white. So, well, we got snow under the kitty paws. Sparkly snow. Ooh. I might be able to do some sparkly snow. Okay. I'm going to move that just because it's going to glare. Um, let's see. Bluish gray. I can do that. First, I got to get some of this stuff from last time out of the way. Mm. Purple, purple, purple. Purple. That's good. All right, let's go over to the other box. Just, my brain did a thing. Okay. Here we go. I don't use pink for much, so what do we think about that? Yeah, I have brighter, but I kind of feel like then we would have to change the color of the heart, which is okay. We can make it purple, but that's really bright. Got a light. I have a pale. That's kind of mauvey. I don't want pink chocolate. And there's, I got this. Yeah, the light pink, that's what I'm thinking. It's kind of what I pictured in my head. And then, don't be sliding off the thing. Ooh, what size is that? That's a 32 count. Bluish gray, bluish gray. That's a little bluish gray. That's a little purple gray. Ooh, there's a blue gray. Okay, we're going light on the pink. Okay, so we've decided light on the pink. This one's a little, almost slightly purple, so I don't. And we've got like blue, gray, gray, green, gray, I think. What do we think? Do we need to see the pattern again? For chili balls. Blue gray all the way. I feel like the middle one's a little too mottled for what I'm going for. So we want the blue gray. Green gray. Blue. Can't. Chili paws. So cute. I don't think. Blue gray it is. So here are January and February. Really? Where is the color key? Well, how did that happen? When I scanned them in, I didn't scan in the color key. Hold, please. Let me go see if I can find the originals. March and April. Might as well bring them all over here because I'm gonna have to rescan them because I didn't scan the back. Who doesn't do that? All right. So here is January and February. I found my March and April. March and April. Lucky Cat and Bunny Hunt. I like how he's holding the carrot for the bunny. March, April, May, and June. Got Mayday with the bees and Perfect Pals for June, which is really funny because twinning. May, June, July, and August is Hide and Seek and Chillin' in Paradise. His arm looks a little funky there, but okay. And then September and October, Smarty Cat and Peekaboo. And then I have a Britter Cup that doesn't have any cats. So it's winter's in the air. So anyway, we're gonna get these first two kitted up, and then at some point we'll have to get the rest kitted up because these stitch up pretty quick. All right, what I just put it up. Let's see. Do we want to look for the specialty flosses? I mean, there's so few stitches. Well, no. Oh, look. Might as well, right? All right, these are Gentle Art. I know I don't have that one, but I'll just 310 that one. We all still here? I didn't hit a button in in the. Okay. All right, cranberry gold leaf. Let's see. Cottage, cotton, country, cranberry. Look, I've got one. Everybody's here. Okay, just making sure. All right, here's the first one. We got cranberry, so that's probably going to be the scarf. Gold leaf. Have that one too. Nope, we're gone. Hi, Heather. Welcome in. Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Did you eat lots of yummy foods? I was particularly impressed with how good the food was this time. Like, it's always good, but this year was like really good. I don't know if I was just really in the mood for it or what. Okay, hibiscus? 3 for 3. We did a lot of laughing. Like, came home with a headache. We laughed so hard. It was great. Right. Oatmeal. Go. Right. We ended this one at L. So slate one of them. Yep. I just backstitch only. No, we're not pulling a specialty floss for backstitch. All right. Oatmeal. I made it to the R's. There's the P. O. Old. Oat. Just took my first bite of leftovers. My sister-in-law hosted, so it was really relaxing for us. Very nice. I still need to go over to my in-laws and steal some leftovers. We were so tired when we got out of there last night. We were like, we'll come back for food. It's fine. There's oatmeal. Now, hold on. Nope, I don't like that. This is supposed to be the snow, and I don't like it. We're not doing that. We are not. It's too ecru. We're gonna do shiny snow, or we're gonna do sparkly snow. So, picket fence is a little bit better, but I'm really feeling some 3865 here and maybe some sparkly. So, we're gonna not do that. All right. Oh, and Victorian pink. I won Parcheesi for probably the only time ever in family history. Very nice. I was spoiled by my sons during doing the shopping and the cooking, and even served me and had breakfast cooked when I woke up after sleeping it. Very nice. Thanksgiving score. I do have. I had every single one of these flosses. I'm just choosing not to use one of them. I'm gonna go around the other way. The other way. When does that ever happen? Like, I just made my normal 2 dishes. Um, my in-law or my mother-in-law did a lot of the cooking. My sister-in-law did a lot of the baking. Her pumpkin pie cheesecake is amazing, and she only makes it for me. So like I let everybody have some, but last year because we went to Thanksgiving with my family, she didn't make pumpkin pie cheesecake for everybody else. I'm so special. All right. Cranberry, gold leaf, Victorian pink. Victorian pink is very close. What is that? Plus sign. Which I kind of had a feeling about. What's this one? Hibiscus. I think I'm going to use hibiscus instead of Victorian pink because it's kind of close to the fabric and it is for, where did the chart go? Oh, right here. It's for this heart and the little hearts on their bottoms, which the heart on their bottom I always do 550 because it's my favorite color and they're my cats. So this heart I think will look even better as hibiscus, which is the color that's on the scarf right there. It goes hibiscus into cranberry. So I think that'll be fine to put right there. So we're actually going to pick Victorian pink back up. And I'm going to put some 3865 as the white for the snow. But I may add some sparkly to it when I can find it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, definitely hibiscus. It's got a nice variegation in it too. Which, this is so small, you'll probably barely be able to see. But, all right. So then 310, 3865, and that's it. One, two, oh, because we're subbing that out. Let me make a note of that on the chart before I forget. Which is interesting to do because I didn't put the color list on here. Actually, let me just do that real quick. So, down here, we're going to make a note. And draw the symbols. This is one of the reasons I like GoodNotes is because I can do stuff like this. And then I'm going to go to this tool. And this is cranberry. And oops, I do that sometimes. No. Do do do. He is gold leaf. Putting a few stitches in your legacy whip. Very nice. Over here. Do that again. What? Really? Okay. We'll see. My book was ready at the library, but it's a um, ebook, not an audiobook, so I don't know about all that. All right, what's this other one? We're gonna do, oops, plus sign Victoria. The handwriting's horrible. I love that it adjusts for me. Come on. Look, I'm still figuring things out. Delete. Mm, just there we go. There we go. I'm gonna put that next to both symbols because that's what we've decided to do. And slate was 3024. We can do that. So that's for the back stitch. And then this one is all right. Oh, and 310. All right. So we have that so we don't forget. But I'm trying to decide if I want to stitch one of my December whip goes or something else and save them for December. I mean, you can you can kind of choose. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the pink highlighter. But I think let me see. I hope it didn't just oh no that okay. That's not really giving me an option to change the opacity. So that's what it is. Purple, blue, yellow. Of course, there's also different like gradients, so can go darker or lighter that way. But it's definitely something you can see through. That's why I use the highlighter instead of like the pen, because you can't see through the pen. And I like being able to erase. All right. So we have the colors. Now we can put this all together. We need a bag. Yeah, that's much darker than it is in the Android version, which kind of sucks because I was hoping I could use the same tablet for both. Does GoodNotes have an Android version? I don't know. I'm gonna go grab a project bag because like I said, this is one of my tissue box projects next year. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in one of the nicer bags because we know we're gonna start it in January. And look, I'm not saying I have a bag problem, but both Pattern Keeper and GoodNotes, yes. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. Um, hmm. That's interesting. Okay. So I have bags. These are all my empty ones right now. So I gotta see what ooh, that one's pretty. I don't like the shape of this one though. Mm, don't really need a Christmassy one. This one's so cute though. I mean, he does tiptoe through the snow, right? So maybe, but February. Anyways, we're gonna set that one to the side. Not autumn. You're not saying you don't. I mean, I don't lie to people. This one could be cute and universal for the whole set, which really that's what I'm saying we're going to be doing, so that's a possibility. And cute hummingbirds. What's in there? Oh, got some celestial. I got a Labrador. I don't really want to put cats in a dog bag. Got Lord of the Rings. I feel like I should have a cat bag somewhere. This is Halloween. This one's nice and universal. It's my 9/11 bag. That's the flag. Ooh. Halloween. And another Halloween. The hearts match the hearts on their butt. Ooh, that's a good idea, Mandy. Okay. Let's do the hearts. I like Mandy's reasoning. All right. The inside is yellow. All right. I'm gonna set the fabrics in there because we're gonna have to do this again. We still need 8 more months. These flosses go in there because I don't take them off and put them on a floss card. And then we just need something. Oh, look. Hey, I always say, I never know what I'm going to do with these things. Let's use this. So, do I have a pre-cut? There we go. Really, we probably only need one skein or strand, but I'm going to do two because that's what I always do. I am still trying to get over the yuck, y'all. I don't know because I didn't get sick. I just this cough that won't go away. All right. I just hit. We also did some birthday celebrating yesterday because my nephew turned 18. I'm not old enough, but they seem to think so. How did, how, I've got to have some stickers somewhere, right? 'Cause I'm only putting 2 colors on here for now. I mean, there's later down the road, we might get more, but she never fails. She never fails. All right. We need, I gotta have, I know where I have something that might work. Maybe. Once upon a time, I had all the DMC stickers. Look, let's do that. Have planner stuff, right? That was another conversation I was gonna have too. Oh, ah, right. Here we go. I have these planner stickers that I have not used and probably will never use. So we're gonna take the little hearts that match the kitty butts, and we are going to put them like right here. And then write the number on them. Because why not? Okay. This one is 3865. I should have written it before I moved them because this wood is actually like wood. 30, 24. Also, if y'all are not aware, tonight is Friday night fight night. So at 9 o'clock we will be looking at Bestitch Me. Or I will be. Y'all don't have to. All right. Did not need to know that. What? Oh, that's fight night. I'm so sorry. Really not. I don't need to know it either, but it's not gonna stop me. All right. So we will put those up later. Now we've got to put, okay. I'm gonna put these other kitties in here because when we talk about it, I want to show them again. I'm gonna put them in this bag too. We got this going in here. We need a note. Sticky note that says January / February Fritter cup kitties. I mean, that's kind of obvious since I have the other ones in there, but la 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 la. Okay, it's like, why am I on here? We're gonna just kind of pop that in there. And we have kitted 2 projects tonight. Look at us go. Now we're gonna put them into Good Notes. And then we'll get to stitching. Because I was actually planning on ending close to 9 o'clock. We'll see. Because I get on Zoom with my friends. Okay. Notions. This is my life all in one app. Or my Stitchy life anyway. I mean, not really. All right. We're going to add a new project. Okay, this is, and I don't have, those others were finished years ago. So at some point I will find the planner that I had at that point and get them entered in here, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So we are starting out, well, you, Kate, and Cheryl. I think Cheryl's already on. And you know the Friday Night Crew. Are you saying you're not my friend? Is that what you're saying? Um, so we're gonna have to start this one from scratch. So first we're gonna do the January. It has we're gonna call it Chili Paws. Yeah, that's what it calls it. Chili paws. I don't have the cover photo right now. Brita Cup Designs. I don't have a start or finish date. It is kitted up. They are 94, oops, by 64. Or this one is. Which makes it a small because it's less than 100 stitches. My yearly goal on a new start is always 500 stitches. I don't know that this thing has 500 stitches. It does, I'm sure. Can you see? Yeah, I see Shannon. She said sorry, not sorry, or she's not sorry. um, what was I doing? Okay. Fabric. What fabric did we choose for January? Where'd I put it? It is called Valkyrie. How did you get that yearly goal thing in there? I made it myself. I'll show you in just a minute. So Valkyrie is a 32 count Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. It is, we'll go with dark. I don't know. I don't even know what category. It's blue and gray. And it's on Chili Paws. So then we go back to Chili Paws. I need to see more. Categories. It's not geometric. It's not fandom. Sampler. Pika got rid of their Thanksgiving parade on demand and I missed it yesterday. Now we're watching someone's video who was there, but it's not the same. I watched it on Twitch, but it was somebody from YouTube streaming it, so it's not a sampler, it's not fantasy. It does have specialty floss. It has less than 10 colors at 7. Fauna. Not really any flora. It does have words on it. I don't see any specialty stitches, just back stitching. I would say it's a bit seasonal. Nick, I'm not going to put holiday because while you can tell that this is probably about Valentine's, it doesn't like straight up. So, plus we're not on February, we're on January. So we're going to say done. And then one more. Oh, here it is. Bag. Okay, so rainbow hearts and bags. It's vinyl front from Stitch and Buttons. It doesn't really fit into any of that. But I like hearts, so that's probably going to end up being a thing for me. I'm just going to make it a category. Whoops. Hearts. Great. Done. And it's black and white. Well, let's put multi on this because it's basically all of them, right? Done. So back. Hubby tried recording it for me, but we were wondering if my mother-in-law watched it on our TV and deleted it without thinking. Uh-oh. Okay. So if you open like a new project, right? This is a project card, John. And so you scroll all the way down and you can add a property. One second, sorry. All right, so if we come into here, oh, I need to pull it up on my other so that, because I don't exactly know how I do this, but I had a friend help me set it up. Okay. Where is yearly goal, right? Oh, this one's easy. All right, so hold on, let me put me on Do Not Disturb because there we go. So y'all don't have to get all my Facebook messages. All right, so here you would select number, and then you would change the property from number to yearly goal. Okay, that's as simple as it is. You say done, and now you have that category. I'm not going to do that or I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to go in and delete it. But it's super simple. So you add a property, change it to number so that it knows, what number, or that you're going to put a number in there. And that's all that you do there. Now, I have another thing down here that says left to goal. And see, it says completed because right now the goal is 0. But if I put 500 in my yearly goal, then when I come down here, left to goal, 500. Now, on this one, there's a formula, okay? And so you kind of have to click buttons and get this in there. So we're going to do that. I'm going to set it up like it's brand new so that I can show y'all how to. So on here, you click formula, right? And then you say edit formula. Well, yeah. So then here we're going to put if, and then a little, that thingy. And you're going to pick your yearly goal from this list. Click yearly goal, minus, and then you're going to select your 2024 stitches, the ones that are automatically populated whenever you enter stuff into the calendar. 24 stitches. And then we're going to say if it's, I need to find my greater than this sign, which is greater than 0, comma, and then you put in the number of the yearly goal again, and minus 2024. Oops, that's the wrong button. Minus. I'm going to select 2024 again, because basically this says if it's greater than 0, then they'll put the number in the field. And then, so we're going to do the exact same thing, but then we're going to tell it, if it doesn't have a number, basically, it's, whoops, quote, completed. And I'll put, in quote, close your bracket and hit save. So now what it'll do is whenever we enter, you see, I didn't change the formula to say, left to goal. But whenever we have any entries where it puts stitching, I'm not quite sure how to replicate, but it'll subtract it there. And so like if I go to, we're going to call this testing. Okay, so now if we go to the calendar, which I need to seriously update mine, y'all can see it's days behind, and we say that we worked it, this is going to be testing also, but we worked on that WIP testing, say plus there, and we say, oh, well, we put in 100 stitches today, right? So now if I go to the calendar, we see that we worked on that whip today. And when you click on the whip itself, there's your yearly goal of 500. But that new formula we did down here, oh, it says 199. Or it says 499. I did something wrong. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's supposed to say 400. I don't know how that got messed up because let's see. Minus 2024 stitches. Really cool. Yeah, I don't know where it got 499 from. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and delete this because when you create this inside your project card, let's call it, it's on there for all of them. And if you erase it for all of them. So like, let's say, I'm going to delete this property, but let's say, well, I don't have any 2024 stitches for like come next year. I don't have any 2024 stitches on this project. I'll just delete that field so I don't have to see it. Well, now it deleted that field for all your projects, and the rest of your projects may have 24 stitches. So you have to be a little bit careful. If you delete something, it deletes everywhere. If you add it, it adds it everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this too. Maybe. So I hope that helped. You may need to rewatch this video and like slow it down, but that is how I have those. All right, let's do some stitching since I now have like 30 minutes. All right. Oh, I can put this over here. What stitching did I bring with me? Did I bring stitching with me? Yes, I did. Okay, here it is. Don't you love when stuff's sitting right next to you and you're like, did I? Is it even here? All right. So here is Mad Tea Party. This is why I have those Kreinik holders that I need to put in here. Because I toss Kreinik all over the place. All right. Here is. I did think I took a screenshots. I will play around with it. Okay. Awesome. I lost chat for a minute and now y'all are back. Notions is a very fun app to use, and so I'm happy to help where I can. I don't know everything, but I can generally figure some stuff out. This boom arm is not playing well. All right, it's just gonna have to be a little crooked. It's okay. All right, so here's Mad Tea Party from Bella Filipina. I love Bella Filipina. And if you know, you know. All right, so we're going to stitch on her for about 30 minutes, and then it's going to be Friday Night Fights, and then we'll probably end stream. So feel free to make a guess at how many stitches we're going to get in the next 30 minutes. Our raffle is tomorrow at noon, because we'll stream from 9 a.m. to noon tomorrow. And I need 2 days worth of daily 100 on this, so I'll be stitching on it for a little bit. We're going to work on this mushroom over here, just because I think it's cute. I know all this stuff, but I want to work right here. So we all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope. From the few that reported in, it was good. How about making plans for next year? Does everybody feel that urge right now? I've been watching planning videos for days. Like, I'm not equipped to actually start planning, but yet that's all I want to do. So, a few YouTubers I've been watching have been talking about CXC floss. I have never tried CXC floss. I do know that you can get it cheaper than DMC, um, but I've never attempted it myself, so I have not formulated an opinion because I have not tried it. Um, so I think my plans are pretty set, and I'll have to see if they work. I found a planner I want to use. I have bought said planner, but and I've been playing with it digitally, but I don't really like writing digitally. It takes too much time. So, I do want to print it out and stuff. I have asked for some stuff for Christmas, so I'm going to try and be patient. Um, but I have lots of new things I want to try. Not just with stitching, but normal planning too, like tracking things and I build these big planners every year and then I don't do anything with them, and yet here I am wanting to do it again. Okay, so it was a good football day. The Dolphins lost. Okay. And what color is this? Did I do the right one? Squiggly. Oh, yeah, they are really close to the same color. Okay. Um, Betty says I've tried it and I like it. It's thicker than DMC. If I, Enid says I heard of a stitcher getting a rash or something from using CXC. Laurel, there are some planning videos I want to watch, but I keep getting sucked into Zoom or lives or other things instead of watching. Enid, like a chemical burn? Not sure. Heather, I need a physical planner. If I don't actually write stuff, I'll forget. Yeah, that's kind of where I am too. Um, Now Notion's working great for like my stitching stuff, but when it comes to like, setting aside time to work on my business or um, doctor's appointments, stuff like that. I do have a notebook I keep a lot of that stuff in, but I'd like to see if I can't get a planner to work for me better next year. Getting sucked into Zoom, okay, fine. You don't want to hang with your friends. I see how it is. It's because I called her or I messaged her a couple days last week and I was like, come sit on Zoom with me all day. It reminds me of some like wool. That person might be allergic. That could be. It could also be the texture, I think, is not quite as if it's not quite as smooth. I don't know. I haven't, but maybe like yarn sometimes rubs when people are crocheting. The fibers rub. Hey, Kat, how are you? I got Kat over on Twitch. For whatever reason, the thing that puts my two different chats on one screen isn't working. So I just have to read everything out. Oops. And I've heard some people say it's like more, you're doing all right. I'm glad. I feel like I haven't seen your face very much lately. Those bots are going to get you all capped. Um, I had heard like that it was supposed to be smoother than DMC, like almost like a silky texture, but I don't really know. When I found out about CXC, I had already had a full set of DMC, so there wasn't really a need to experiment. I know that a lot of my friends that ended up buying big sets of CXC, it was because, you know, they couldn't afford a DMC stash. I love Cosmo thread, just saying. It's so soft and good. I got 4 grocery bags full of floss, including some overdyed and silks for $30 the other day. I'm flat ironing the silk since they were on bobbins. Very nice. Gotta keep an eye on those. Where'd you say you got it? Was it eBay or Facebook Marketplace? I grabbed some Cosmo Black today since Anchor is going bye-bye. Where do you pick up Cosmo at? Was it at that Stitchy shop, Enid? I was told Cosmo Black covers better than DMC 310. These two purples are too close together. I don't like it. I mean, I will, but right now I'm like, am I stitching with the same color? No, they're just very, very slightly different. So does CXC. Honestly, though, all of CXC does. Covers better than DMC. So if you like good coverage, it's an option. And I think for the most part, it's supposed to be color equivalent. I think. I don't know if the numbers are the same, but yeah, lots of needlework shops carry Cosmo thread, AFAIK, perhaps even 123 stitch. I know I've been hearing about it more and more lately. I just never actually seen it. Gotcha. Trying to make sure I don't miss any stitches. I did not watch Bake Off today, so I don't know what my projects will be tomorrow. I'll probably do that later tonight or first thing in the morning if I get up early enough. But remember, we stream from 9 a.m. to noon. So watching before that might be difficult. I took my round robin with me to my in-laws last night and did some stitching while we were playing games. And got it finished. So the numbers match, but a few colors are slightly different. I can't afford Cosmo, but it's pretty. Back from ads, Cat. Where did you say you got that? Um, was it from eBay or Facebook Marketplace? The overdyes and silks and such. I'm sick of unclogging the Facebook Marketplace. Okay. I've heard a few people say that they've come across some really good deals on Facebook Marketplace when it comes to flosses and such, DMC and big lots of things. My mom called to tell me the lady from Bake Off is doing a Highland Christmas special tonight. Interesting. It's Kreinik silks. I don't think I've tried any of Kreinik silks before. I think I might have some. I don't know that I know I haven't stitched one of them. I just don't know whether or not actually. Mm, I guess I took them down. Actually, I might have given them away. Whatever it was. I don't normally stream on Fridays, Cat, but because yesterday was Thanksgiving, I didn't get to stream yesterday. Um, we were at my in-laws until like 10:30, which isn't that late, but when you're used to going to bed at 9 o'clock every night, we were exhausted when we left. Of course, part of that was from laughing and good food and, the whole 9 yards, but we were tired when we got home. I didn't stitch, went straight to bed. Luckily, like I said, I got to do some stitching while we were sitting there playing games. We played in Incoherent, where it's some random words put together, and if you say it fast enough, you're supposed to be able to guess what's on the other side of the card. And then we played Cards Against Humanity. And let me tell you, lots of laughter ensued. We went out to eat because I did not want to cook this year. All I cooked was I made the deviled eggs and the green bean casserole. And then my mother-in-law did the majority of the food. Well, my sister-in-law makes the turkey and the desserts, and my mother-in-law does like the mashed potatoes and the rolls and stuff like that. The ham. So, feel like okay. Kind of scattered all over the place, so I want to make sure I'm not missing any of my stitches. Definitely a fun game. Yeah, it was. So, my kids are 14 and 17. My nephew that was playing was 19. Then it was me, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my husband. And yes, the Friday night fight colors are pretty. Are they up? They're not up already, right? That's just from the earlier post. Um. So, anyways, we make my kids read the card because it's part of the fun of it, right? And we all know Cards Against Humanity is inappropriate at times. So my daughter would always save the worst cards. And whenever, it didn't even matter if it worked, whenever my son would be the one up, she would give him the worst cards and have to listen to him read them out loud. And he'd get all super red and embarrassed and start laughing really, really hard. And so she would purposely save those for him no matter what his card said. I wish we could get a. Oh, Cat will be right back. She asked a mom. Mom cooked, but it was really hard for her. She doesn't have the energy. Yeah, I understand. Casey's grandma was there too, and she helped by like making the fruit salad because she could sit at the table and chop up and put it in the bowl. And so that's how we were able to keep her rested, but let her participate in helping with dinner too. Sibling love, yes. Yeah, definitely. It was great fun. I really enjoyed it. Or like whenever a card would come across and because you read the black card and then you read each of the white cards from the people and everybody would start busting up laughing and my nephew would be like, well, I know which one won. He was always really salty because it wasn't his. Scissors, that's what I'm looking for. So we've got 14 more minutes till the fights. I'm starting to get really cold. So I will be going in before getting on Zoom tonight because it's cold out here. Remember when I couldn't film this summer because it wasn't cool enough? And now I'm like, oh my goodness, it's cold. Eight. Really? Okay, that makes sense. We got down to freezing last night here in Texas. It's 33 degrees when I woke up this morning. It got down lower. Obviously, I know 32 is freezing, but it was 33 when I woke up at 9 o'clock. Did you just end that? How did you just end that? Um, okay. So I will show you with this piece of thread. Okay, so first of all, I do the loop method to start a stitch. I will move this stitch in a minute. I'm just doing this to show you. And so you make your X, right? This is what I call like a makeshift pin stitch. This is not a legit thing. This is just something I started doing. And that is, okay, so you make your X and that's the only stitch. You're done, right? Well, there's no stitches around it to run it under. There's, how do you anchor it? And so what I will do is I will come back. So you see, this is my top leg goes this way. So I'm going to come back and make another under leg. So I'm going to come up the top. I'm going to slip under that top leg. Just slide under here, right? And then put it through the down hole. Like I made a second bottom leg. But because of the way the top leg is over it, it's secure. It's not going to come out. But it's also easy enough for me to be able to find it and pick it out in case I need to make an adjustment. So that's how I finish stitches sometimes because I don't want to have to flip my project over. And then I just take it somewhere else and clip it. That is not officially how a pin stitch is done. It's my cheater version of a pin stitch. A pin stitch would have went through the middle, around the bottom leg and back down, or something to that effect. I don't really know, but I do this cheater version. So it's 24 degrees there this morning. They have snow on the ground. Very nice. I like snow. We get it sometimes, but I have to drive to work, so I'm okay with if it doesn't snow. Okay, sorry, you're gonna kill me, but I got an ad right when. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so let me make this. I'll show you. It is not your fault. I have the ads turned on, so I'm just gonna make these few stitches. Da 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 da. Now I need to end one. All right, so I'm done. Right, I put in my 3 stitches, and I want to anchor this thread. I do something that I consider similar to a pin stitch, but not quite. And so if my top leg goes bottom left to top right, my bottom leg is the opposite, right? So I will start in the top left-hand corner, which is where my bottom leg starts, slip it underneath the top leg, and go down the bottom right where my bottom leg ended. So it's like making a second bottom leg. And the reason I do that is because now that the top leg is over it, you've secured that thread. Like it's not going to come out. I hope that makes sense. And like I'm not done with the thread right now. I can keep stitching. It didn't, cause any issues. But if I wanted to, I could pull it up right here, clip it, and it's secured. It keeps me from having to flip the project over. Like I said, I tried to learn how to do the pin stitch, but it seemed complicated, so this was my like makeshift version of a pin stitch. It's really good like if you have this one stitch out here somewhere that's not near anything to anchor it down. So, I also like it a lot for my full coverages. Again, because I just don't want to have to flip my project over. I like to just keep working. This little mushroom is so cute. It's got a couple of my favorite colors in there. Like if yellow shows up next, I'm just going to lose my mind. Awesome. As far as I know, I made it up, so you're probably not going to see it anywhere else, but I find it handy. All right, we got 7 more minutes. Ran out of thread. I was watching a bunch of planner videos today because, like I said, I bought one because of an ad on Facebook. This ad kept popping up, and every time I would stop and watch it, like it was some sort of, YouTube video, just entranced with it's a lot of like habit trackers with pixelated, like you color the boxes, right? Very visually satisfying. Um, and I just couldn't get my head past it. So I found one on Etsy that's super similar, and I'm going to create one of those binder systems, like Filofax, I guess, systems out of it. But like it's blank. So it doesn't tell you. So, like, for example, a mood tracker, it just has a bunch of blanks that you fill in. You're going to guess 95, Laurel? I gotcha. And so I was like, what moods am I supposed to put in there? And like, how do I know what my mood was today? Like, how do you classify? Right? And I guess I had to figure a lot of that out on my own, but I was watching other videos and I'm like, how did they break down? John says 86. How did they break down their emotions? Happy. One just had smiley face, less smiley, neutral, a little sad, very sad. That's not going to work for me. Like, I need to better understand how I classify what's happy, what's not quite happy, so I was watching a bunch of those today. And so I was curious if there's anything people like to track. What am I on? Specifically, I don't know why I need a mood tracker. I don't know that I'll stick with that one. Um, like, I'm not somebody that really keeps up with the temperature. So that wasn't really one I needed. But there were some other ones, like an anxiety tracker. That would be nice to know how often I feel super anxious or super stressed out. But I mostly like the ones where I can pat myself on the back for doing something I'm supposed to be doing every day. Like drinking water or reading some of my book, so I feel like that's where a lot of those are gonna come into play. I have 3 more minutes. Because the fights go so fast, I'm going to go ahead and sit here and chat with y'all while I try and win a piece of fabric. But then after that, we'll tie up stream. So 2 more minutes until she starts posting. She usually does never post early. I do the legal version of moods: guilty, not guilty, innocent, responsible, not responsible, guilty with an explanation. Nice. Shannon says 89. Hmm. Um, yeah, it's like when you do a 5-star book review, how do you decide what is 3 stars, what is 4 stars, what is 5 stars? Like, I really need you to break it down for me, or I need to break it down for myself, really. But I need to be like, what is a 5-star book to me? Because trust me, most of what I read is 5 stars at some point. So if I give it less than 5 stars, something was not up to par, because I pretty much give everything 5 stars. But it's because I don't break that classification down enough for myself. Don't Run says 71. No, Betty says 71. Don't Run says 48. Hey, Ryan. Okay. I'm not going to pull my next thread because we have 1 minute.
What's up?
What's up with you?
1 minute to what?
The Friday night fights.
We're already onto a 2-hour stream.
I know, it went really fast.
We're almost 2 hours out. Yeah, 2 hours starting now.
Oh, Bestitch me. I'm not on the page yet. Okay, albums. Okay, we've got no albums so far. Do y'all want to shop with me? Heather says 75. And I'll count after this. So we sit here and we go back and forth. Oh, look, Ada's up. 14 count Ada. And we just keep refreshing until my album comes up. 16.
It's cold.
It is very cold out here. I'm 18 count Ada's up.
This is why Nan Jackie. You know what my Reese's one, right?
I don't know. You found it the other day. 20 and 22. I go for the even weave. 5 stars means I love the writing. I identified and understood the characters. The plot made sense. See, you. I don't even think about all that. I'm like, did I like it? Did not? There's the linen. It has 176. Album should be coming soon.
No, it's sad.
What?
When it gets to a point, Lex has to come ask me for assistance on games.
My album is the biggest one, so. And I just don't like that the book is ending. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Quit pushing that button. That almost makes it 6 stars at that point. Does anybody else do this? Sit there and refresh? Because you can't miss it. Ryan, stop.
Huh?
Stop.
What'd I do?
You started breathing really loud.
Breathing?
Yes, Ryan, breathing. I thought you were doing it on purpose.
No. I thought you were talking about this.
No, that doesn't bother me. Although it's probably not good for your phone. There's been a couple times like I was Maze Runner. Unpopular opinion here. Bored the snot out of me. Like I had to make myself finish it.
The movies
Because
look like they're good.
the movies are fine. The books were boring.
I want to see the movies.
Dry. Watch them. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. So those are ones I would rate less than 5 stars. In fact, I think I gave them a 2 or a 3 because I really had to make myself. Okay, so now I kind of scroll and I try and find 40 count. 32, 25, 32. What's this? 36. She has 36 count even weave now, y'all. That I really like this roasted. 28, 25. Am I in the right folder? Where's my 40? Harvest is really pretty too. 28, 40 count per doll, and roasted is really light. I don't know that I want that one. Mystic Twilight's really nice. $40, where's my 40? There's Gathering in 40. I don't like that either. 40. Need these to all be a little bit bigger. Where's my magnifying glass? Where are you? 32. Really like that though. This is also how I keep myself from buying too much is I only let myself buy 40. Except maybe that 32. If it's still there when I come back through. 40. Then you have to hope. I'm just gonna. Lynn says 74. Enid says 68. Oh, there's where it says Lugana even weave. What are you? 6 count. I may pass on that later, but I'm going to grab it for now. Sometimes you have to scroll. Look, this one doesn't even say. It's okay. It's already got a comment. Oh, that yellow. I already got one of those. Our 32 counts are much better than the 40 counts this time. But that's how fabric works. Like, sometimes it just doesn't dye well. Buy it then. It's pretty. All right. I played. Hot cocoa's too light for me. I liked Harvest, but not in the 40 count. Or that's what I got, was 40 count. Oh, I got 36. Yep, I'm good. This one was my favorite. And it doesn't have a name, of course. It's a 32 count. So then I go back in, and it still only has one comment, so I should have won it. This one's not bad. Let's see, now most of this stuff is claimed. I think I claimed 5. Oh, Laurel. Purposely didn't go on fight night because I have too much fabric. I'm actually running low on fabric. Not really, but certain colors. Omo is too strong. Couldn't do fight night. So that's how we fight night. For anybody who's, yeah, Cat. Bestitch Me Fabric. They do this Friday night fight night once a month, and you have to be the first to say me, please, because it's limited quantities. One of these days, I'm gonna try an Ada. Probably an 18 count or 20, maybe 20. It's a really Mystic Twilight looks really pretty on the Ada. I didn't just do that. We'll see. I need to try an Ada. Because I've never tried a hand-dyed Ada. All right. Let's see. Let me get these last numbers written down. Okay. How do you know if you get the fabric, and how do you pay for it? So, like, when I went back and checked and I was the only comment, I probably got it. Tomorrow, the lady at Bestitch Me will go through, and the very first comment, time-wise, on all of them, she'll write them all down and she'll like it. So if yours gets liked, you know you got it. And then she sends a PayPal invoice, or it may not be PayPal, but she sends an invoice to your email address. You do have to fill out a form that has like your Facebook screen name, your email address, stuff like that. And she sends a invoice. And I think she gives you like a week to pay for it before she moves on. And then the other thing she does, and this is part of the reason I play the fights, I don't know why, but Sunday or Monday, she'll put up a bunch of giveaway stuff. And if you bought something, you can Me Please in the giveaway and get a chance to win some free stuff along with your thing you bought. I need a fabric club that sends me a variety, counts, and colors each month. Like 1 month be an 18 count Ada in beige. The next month be a 32 count even weave in purple or something like that. I need to up my stash. Well, I'm doing a fabric of the month club next year. And while I can't do that, Um, I can let you know after each one, after I send out each month, and there may be extras of like 14 count Ada or 28 count whatever, and then you could take a look. Okay, so Heather said 75, Enid said 68, Lynn says 74. Hi, Suki. We are tying up here, unfortunately. Um, it has gotten way too cold in here, and I need to go warm up. Cat. I've looked, something like that doesn't exist. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know of one that does. I do know that Under the Sea Fabrics will adjust each month. So like she'll post it in the group what the color is going to be next month, and you can say, "Oh, can you change me to 18 count Ada this week or this month, or can you, and she'll make adjustments." Um she has great giveaways. When I was doing her fabric of the month, I could enter them. Yeah. Um okay, so we're all making a guess on how many stitches I got in tonight. We stitched for less than 30 minutes. If you want to put in a guess closest to how many I actually stitched tonight will get entered into a raffle, which we'll have after stream tomorrow. I'm going to stream from 9 a.m. to noon. Hi, Amy. Tomorrow. Don't Run with Scissors says she totally agrees with Kat about the Fabric of the Month variety plan. Suki says 72. Do you want to make a guess, Kat? Where did I stitch? Inside this mushroom right here. 72. I haven't even counted yet, so I don't know. But it's the closest without going over. I was slightly distracted with the kids in bedtime. Yeah, I mean, like Suki just come in and she just makes a random guess. It's all good. How do we sign up for your Fabric of the Month club? Unfortunately, it's closed because I had to give them 2 months notice. Um, but I do have a couple that might have an extra spot. So just message me, John, and I'll let you know what I've got. Um, I might have a couple open spots. Actually, they haven't called me yet to verify. So just let me know what you want. Amy is 66. And Kat says 107. Um, so John, I have a group on Facebook called Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery, and there's a post somewhere in there if you want to take a look. They haven't called to confirm my order yet, so there's still a chance I can add more on. All right, I'm going to go count stitches. Probably guessed too high, but me. Hey, you'd never know. You never know. I didn't get very much stitching tonight, I will say, compared to normal. We spent over an hour, almost an hour and a half kitting up a project at the beginning of stream, which is what I usually do on Thursday night. So Thursday night, usually from 7 to 9 or 7 to 10, we kit something up and then we stitch. And on Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to noon, we just stitch. Sometimes we might fully finish something tomorrow, but mostly we just stitch. I had to move my Thursday to Friday this week because of Thanksgiving, but I got Amy's, right? Yeah, I'm going to go count. Why is my pen not working? I'm going to move this out of my way. By the way, that was Mad Tea Party from Bella Filipina. See if my pen will start working now. All right. Keep it close so I know what I stitched.
This is weird.
Why?
I swear this left earbud dies very quickly.
Yeah, they've started really running out
Well, not
fast.
the left, but the right. Because the left is at probably like 20 now. This died.
Hmm.
Meaning you need new AirPods.
I know.
And then I'm just going to steal them again. But hey, I've been keeping good track of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, 74 is my number. I told y'all it wasn't very much tonight. But that means we got an exact winner. So, Lynn, because you guessed 74, you get 2 entries into tomorrow's drawing because of it being the exact number of stitches that I did. What?
2 hours and only 74?
The first hour and a half, we kitted stuff up.
Ah.
So we only really stitched for about 30 minutes. It's today, the 29th. We got Lynn. What, Heather? Oh, Heather had 75. Sorry about that. But you have entries. So October 31st was Holly. November 2nd, John. November 14th, Heather got 2 for guessing the exact. November 21st, Kelly got 1. November 23rd, Holly and Kate both guessed the same number, so they each got 1. And November 29th, Lynn got 2 for guessing the exact amount. We will have another entry tomorrow, and then as soon as we close that, we will spin a wheel and see who gets the free stuff that I don't know what it is yet, but I'll surprise you with it tomorrow. So if you get to join me tomorrow, I much appreciate it. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll stitch until about noon. And if you can't join us, then of course my floss tube is going to go up Sunday morning. Normally it goes up Monday or Tuesday, but I do Flossmas or Vlogmas or whatever you call it. So starting on Sunday, I will be putting up a video every single day for the month of December, barring that I have the chance to record because we are going out of town the first weekend of December. So all good, fun stuff to look forward to. And thank you all so much for joining me. I will see y'all next time.